What's up, YouTube? Making another video. Um, so as you can see, I have the spoiler right here. I took it off the Beamer because it was starting to fall off. The left side was really loose and was catching a lot of wind. And the right side was stuck on pretty well. So I figured I need to take this off and reinstall it properly because the first time I installed it didn't turn out too well, and I just kind of left it because it was good enough. But this is what it looks like now that it's taken off. I took off some of the rubber pieces, but I still need to get other spots. It wasn't too good of a job, but this is how it turned out. It lasted for a couple of years, been like 3 years since I put it on, and I figured I should just give it a wash. So that's what we're gonna do before I reinstall it. Maybe I might even get a different spoiler because this one's pretty beat up. And yeah, so I'm just gonna wash it, and I'm also pretty soon going to be installing a new battery because the battery is pretty old. It has the original battery, and they typically last but mine's lasted the whole life of its car basically up until now, and it's 2016, so it has lasted, we're in 2025 of September, so basically almost 10 years, 9 years and like 6 months, or it's 9 years and 9 months, almost 10 months. So time to get a new battery pretty soon. And the car's been super dirty. I haven't driven it in a while, so got a little bit dirty, but I'm gonna wash it right now, take care of it. Maybe get a new Beamer or new spoiler after we take off all this stuff and get it all cleaned up. Alright, I just finished washing the car. It took a little longer than I expected, but it's only because it was super dirty. Looks clean now. It's still drying up a little bit, as you can see. Sun has already set, but you can still tell it's a lot cleaner than before. I was able to get a lot of the M3 tape off the trunk where the spoiler was with the pressure washer, so once I remove the rest of it, it's going to be a lot easier. Still tell there's a little bit left, but this time I'm going to do it right, or I don't know. I might consider just leaving it off for a little bit. I think it looks kind of cool. I haven't had it without the spoiler in 3 years, and I kind of like the look of it now. But anyways, we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna be installing a battery on this car pretty soon because the battery that I have is pretty much dead. So that should be on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. So it's gonna look sick with a new battery inside, so it can actually drive. And I'm sure the car should be running perfectly smooth. Sometimes I think before I was having issues with the drivetrain malfunction and chassis stabilization. I think it was just because of the battery. It was starting to go out and give code, so I'm sure once I install the battery it should be completely fine. This car will be running like new again, should be. It looks new, so yep. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll update you guys on if I install the spoiler or not. What's up, y'all? Giving you a follow-up update on the Beamer. I did mention that I was going to be switching the battery on it. Here's the car right now. I washed it. Got the spoiler off. Got the 3M tape off for the most part. Just a few little stick like tape smudges and whatnot. I did kind of scratch the car when I was installing it, so that's why this line is here. So I'm gonna have to definitely get another spoiler on there, so just to cover that up. But for the most part, it looks okay, kinda. Anyways, I remember before I was talking about the car having issues with like the drivetrain malfunction. What's it called? The drivetrain malfunction and those codes and all. And I also mentioned that the starter was kind of like sputtering at times. And I realized all those issues, like on a cold start, the starter would sputter. It wouldn't give an immediate startup. And that was all due to the battery being low. It was dying over the past year. So, I mean, the battery was stock. This car's a 2016 328i, so right now it's 2025, October 4th or 5th or something. Yeah, October 5th today. So basically almost 10 years. But 9 years and like 10 months. Or 11, yeah, 9 years, 10 months. So, I mean, that's a pretty good life for a battery. They don't typically last that long, from what I hear. And I'm just gonna give you guys a startup of the car so you guys can check out what your car should turn on and start and feel like when you turn it on. This is a cold start, first start of the day. And I'm gonna turn it on right now. There should be no codes and it should start up right away. 3, 2, 1. No codes. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything to show you under the hood, but I just wanted to turn the car on to show you guys what your car should be sounding like. I took it to the BMW dealership to get it, to get the battery replaced. This is a cold start, so it sounds pretty loud. But yeah, I went to the BMW dealership to get the battery replaced, and basically it was a little bit pricier than I expected it to be, honestly, but they did a full point inspection. They checked the whole car. They installed it. They cleaned my car also. They washed it after I had washed it and cleaned the inside, which was pretty nice. It cost about like $700, so obviously a lot more than I feel like it should be, but you know, it is what it is. It's a dealership. They did a full inspection. The battery was like, I don't know, probably cost like $400, so plus labor, you know, I guess it's not really that much, but you know, it could have been worse. And also they have to register the battery. That's one thing. If you get a new battery for your BMW, you need to register it, or else the power supply might run through a little bit faster. But yeah, that's basically it. Just wanted to update you guys on like the service of the car, if there's, you know, anything else that I could help with. The car's running perfect right now. I have no issues with it at all. The only thing I do need to fix is these tires. These tires are so done. They even told me at the dealership, like, you need to change your tires. I'm like, I already know. Like, I just, you know, finances. I just got back from Japan, so I kind of spent a lot of money over there. If I didn't go to Japan, I'd for sure have this thing with new tires, new spoiler, all types of stuff. I'd you know, but I wanted to go to Japan, so you know, I had to do that first. They also told me that my motor mounts are collapsed, so I'm gonna have to change that as well. But besides that, the car is great. You know, I drive it without a problem. The tires, though, definitely need to go because I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it while I drive. Tires are looking. And we got this going on. I'm gonna turn off the car. I do plan on going to this car meet on October 14th, I think it is, or 15th. So I might record that. I might go, might not. I'm definitely gonna have to change the tires though before I do that. So, and it's only in like 2 weeks, maybe like 1 week. So we'll see how that goes. All right, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I posted a video about going to the Bimmer invasion, like happened like a year ago, but you know, I'm busy, so yeah, I'll try to post more often. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the views and subscribers. You know, I'm still a small channel, so hopefully one day I'll get it to a huge channel. I do plan on keeping this car for a while, so I'll probably just keep upgrading it, even though it is a 328i. Sometimes I want something that has more power, but you know, if I can't afford it, then whatever. 328. I keep the badge on just so people don't think I'm trying to, you know, act like I have an M3 or something. I think it looks cool. Maybe one day. And, you know, I'll add videos about the compressor too along the way. This car's sick too. There's a 4-cylinder supercharged engine. It's got the compressor right there. C230. It's a great car, honestly, super reliable. It does have a few things that I need to switch out because of the age, you know. It's came out in the year 2000 and has 10,000 miles or something like that. So it's not too high a mileage for the year, but definitely gonna need some maintenance. The AC doesn't work, so that's the biggest drawback. So I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.